Hello, welcome to episode 4 of Sellerscast. I'm Andrew Maffetone.
I'm Gina Milazzo.
And today we are talking about the power of Amazon's enhanced brand content. So, I am going to let you start.
Sure. I love EBC. We're just going to call it EBC for the rest of this video because 3 words is really long and hard to do.
You got places to be.
Yeah, whatever. Come on. So I love EBC primarily because people are too lazy to read. With that being said, your EBC should be mostly images and not a lot of text. But there is a little bit of controversy right now in the Amazon world about whether or not the content in EBC indexes and can be crawled by the Amazon A9 algorithm. We believe that better safe than sorry. You might as well fill in, those content blocks if you can with things that are actually keyword dense. The first module in your EBC has to be a branded logo banner, pretty small, doesn't take up the whole screen, and then underneath is a description about your company. So within there, it has to be filled, so you might as well put a little bit of information about whatever product category you're in. Hit a couple keywords if you can. Obviously, don't keyword stuff. Everyone hates that. Yeah.
So to understand how to do EBC the best or better would be to understand how the consumer actually comes across it. So real quick on the customer journey for Amazon, it's almost everyone shops like this. If you ever watch someone shop, or even if you can mentally think about how you're shopping when you're on Amazon, you search, you see a picture that looks like what you're looking for, you then read the product title, click on it, you go in, you glance at the title again, then you start going through the pictures. You look through all the pictures, which is why you need callouts and infographics, which is a whole nother
mobile-friendly,
another Sellerscast thing we'll have to do. Chances are you don't even read the bullet points or you glance through them. Then you scroll down because you want to go see what the reviews are. EBC works because it's catching your eye before you get to the reviews. So it has to be bold. It has to stand out. It has to be very branded. It has to have all the information that you want across all in there. So everything that you put in those bullet points that you want to make sure the consumer reads, they're not going to read, so you want to make sure you do them short and sweet and have call-outs and the infographics in the enhanced brand content. Mm-hmm. So you want to keep it as design heavy and as branded as possible. But then the other trick to that is, so the modules that are all rectangular, the issue you're going to have there is if you make them too big or if you put too much content in there, it's not mobile friendly. A majority of sales start on mobile or they get finished on mobile. And so if you consider like people that start on mobile or convert on mobile, it is significantly bigger than people that just shop on desktop. So you want to make sure that your EBC is as mobile friendly as possible. So when you have those big rectangular horizontal modules, you want to make sure that the content's not that small, and then you want to use those 3 blocks because they'll actually stack on mobile, at least as of right now. So making sure that that thing is mobile friendly as possible is definitely a big one.
An easy way to test that is to view whatever image you're using on your phone. Keep in mind that you cannot zoom into EBC images on any version of the Amazon shopping app. If you browse on like a Chrome mobile browser or something like that, you can zoom, but people probably aren't going to go through all that trouble. So just make it mobile friendly and save everyone the trouble.
Yep. The last thing I would say is go into the reviews, see what people are saying, see what they really like about it, and see what they really don't like about it, and make sure you mention both. So that way you can clear out anything where you can explain to them, hey, this product doesn't have this, or yes, this product does have that, to really drive that extra sale home. Then if you want to take it even to a step further, you can pull that PPC search term report, see what some of those top keywords are that you're converting for, and just have those front and center in the EBC somewhere. They're not going to get indexed, but if someone searches something and then sees that exact thing on that listing somewhere, it's going to make them feel a little bit more comfortable about their purchase, and they're going to purchase a lot faster. The quicker you can get them in and out, the better, and the more likely you are to convert.
Definitely. We like to say answer the question before they think to ask it. So especially if it's something that requires additional pieces, or if it does or doesn't include like installation instructions or like mounting materials or something, make it super duper clear, because if you don't, they're going to go looking somewhere else. They're either going to look for instructions or a blog or something, more information about the product that you could have just given them and kept them on your page.
Although enhanced brand content, all the content that's in there and all of the alt text that's in the back end, although they say that alt text is actually indexed, but you're supposed to treat it like alt text and not just keyword stuff the hell out of it like some people do. What you want to do is, or what you really should know is that it doesn't help increase traffic. but it helps increase your conversion rate, which is a major part of the algorithm, which means if you convert better and you start to raise in your organic ranking, you're going to get more traffic. So it's a bit of a stretch, but you could still say that enhanced brand content does in fact help drive more traffic, and of course helps on your conversion rate. Usually you should see, can't remember what the average was, but like about a 3 to 12% improvement in your conversion rate. So if you want to know if enhanced brand content is working, document what your conversion rate is before you put it in, let it sit there for about maybe a month to get a good amount of data, and then see what that changes. But I have never seen it hurt someone.
Never. In all of the EBCs that we've made across a ton of different categories, a ton of different types of products, we've never seen it have a negative impact.
Beautiful. So this week's tool, I actually wasn't prepped for this one, but I know which one I want to use here. So we actually started utilizing something in-house, which doesn't matter whether you're an agency or whether you're actually in-house somewhere at your own e-commerce store. We use Redpen, so it's been fantastic of being able to get edits done without having to go, hey, that little call out that you had like 3 boxes over, make sure you edit this, and we're filling it all out in a spreadsheet or in an email or anything like that. With this, you can give them access to Redpen. They can go in and mark it and actually write down what it is that needs to be fixed, and then that way you can go in and go, oh, they want this changed here, they want that changed here, and you can get those edits done really quick.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very much appreciated. Thank you everyone for joining us. Again, please make sure you subscribe, and then of course, go ahead and comment. Let us know what topics you want us to cover next week, and we'll make sure that we start going through them. By now, we've really started to get a pretty good amount, so we're going to start picking them out of a hat and just kind of going at it and see what happens. But thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week on Sellerscast.